Okay, so from the triangular report, how can you file a returns? So I can show you all these three things for you. Okay, now what we'll do is first I'll explain you how to install a trial pack which Tally has given for 1 month free. Okay, so kindly follow the instructions and do install Tally in your machine. Okay, whatever I'm working on, you can work on your machine and you can have a look on that. Okay, so what you do is I will show you how to download the trial pack. Okay, individually you need to put your mail ID, your name, your mobile number. Based on that, I will approve a serial number. Once I give a approval, you will be getting a mail from Tally. Okay, so I'll just start the session now. Okay, now go to Google Chrome. Go to Google Chrome. Just put www.tallysolutions.com. When you get into the portal, okay, on the left hand side you can see get the pack. Okay, just click on the get the pack. Put your name, your phone number, your email ID, your pin code and the partner. For example, okay, so I'll just put Deva, my mobile number, okay, my email address, my pin code. Once you put this, you need to select the partner. Here you need to put MWAZIH, that's a partner name. You need to select Mazia CP3 SI partner, SI member, Chennai. Once you put all these things, put a get the pack. Okay. Once you give this, I'll be receiving a SMS from Tally. Based on that, I will issue a serial number for you. Okay. So once I issue a serial number, you will be getting a mail from Tally. Okay. This is a message, you will be getting it. Okay. Kindly do this. Once you do this, I'll be getting a mail. Okay. And you need to download the setup. Just save this setup in your desktop. Okay. Any doubts you can ask me. So first what we have done is do we need to do if we have a ERP pack pre-installed? See, if anybody having an original pack with you, not necessary to download, sir. If a person who doesn't have any Tally packages, okay, Tally is giving a free packages, free trial pack for 1 month. So you can make use of this pack and can start working on that. Okay. Welcome, Madan sir. So whatever I did, okay, it's for a trial pack. If you install today, from today 1 month, the package will be valid. Okay, you can start using the pack. Okay, kindly fill the forms and send it to us. Once you send it, I'll be getting a mail and I'll be approving it for it. Kindly do the same, sir. Once you complete, please let me know. Okay. See, you will be receiving, Annamalai sir, you will be receiving a mail from Tally, sir. Sandil sir, if you have a Tally, not necessary, sir. If you don't have a Tally, you can do that. Okay. So once you receive it, others except Sindil sir and Annamalai sir, others, if you can if you received or you have filled the forms, kindly let me know. I will assign a tally serial number for you. Okay. So hope everybody completed the work. Now I'll explain you how to install the package. Okay. So go to the setup, go to the show in folder there. Your setup would have been installed. Your setup would have been downloaded there. Just get into that. Okay. My setup is here. Double click on the setup. Once you double click, your setup gets runs. Just give yes. Those who have already got a tally package, you don't have to do, sir. Okay. You will be getting this screen. Okay. From here, if you want to change the folder, installation folder, you can change it. Otherwise, you can just leave it. Okay. It is up to you to decide on which folder you want to install the tally packages. Sir, if you can, if you want me to communicate in Tamil, you can just always say, so that I can talk in both in English as well as in Tamil, sir. If any doubts, you can ask me. Okay. So the folder name can be given. You can give a path of installation and then go to advanced, change your data directory. You can put your data directory there. Country, India and star can be chosen. Startup language is English. That's all a default one. Then you accept it and do the installation. Once you do this, okay. Once you do this, you'll be getting an installation screen. Okay. I'll just do the installation now. I'll put it as D drive. Okay. I'll change the folder to 6.6. Then I've already given this. I've given. So the installation is happening now. Once the installation been completed, once the installation is completed, you need to put your serial number and key. Okay. Partner name is Mazia, sir. Partner name is Mazia, MWAZIAH. Choose Chennai, Mazia Chennai. If you want me to do it once again, I can show it. Here, get the pack. In the partner, you need to put MWAZIAH. Then choose Chennai. Okay. Once you put this, I'll be receiving a mail. Okay. I'll be assigning a serial number and key for you. Okay. Now I'm assigning. If anybody have done using my partner ID, I'm assigning the serial number for you. Sir Arvind sir has done and Kumarasamy Madan has done. Okay. Now I am assigning the serial number for you. Sir Kumarasamy Madan sir, can you check your mail? You'll be receiving a mail from Tally Solutions. There you'll be receiving a serial number and key for you. Arvind sir, I'm doing it now. Arvind sir, please check your mail. You'll be receiving a mail from Tally. A mail from Tally Solutions regarding the Tally packages. Okay, you'll be receiving a serial number and key. Please check it, sir. Please check it. You will be receiving mail from Tally Solutions. Once you get a mail, there will be a serial number and key is there. Okay. Now we need to activate the software. I'll show you how to activate the software. Have you got the serial number and key, sir? Okay. Now what you do is just open Tally. Once you open Tally, you'll be getting a startup screen. Okay. So the startup screen will be like this. One second, let me show the screen. Okay, this is the screen, you'll be getting it. Okay. Once you get the screen, you need to activate your license, put your serial number, put your key, and put your email ID. Okay. See, if you got a packages already with the same email ID, please use a new email ID instead of the old email ID. Okay. If your email ID has got a Tally packages, don't use that email ID. Put a new email ID, sir. Okay. So put a serial number there, put a key, and put your email ID and confirm your email ID. Once you put that, your package will be activated. Madan sir, Annamalai sir, Arvind sir, is it working? Hope everything is going well. Can I proceed? Okay. So let us wait. Sir, we are waiting for the others to install the packages. So kindly bear with us. Before we start the session, okay. So Tally, what all the new features available in Tally? I'll just explain you what are the new features available in Tally. In Tally, you can have a GSC filed from Tally directly. Okay, Tally has got a new feature where um, without having a Tally, you can view the reports in the web browser. That is a new feature which Tally has given. Okay, so in that, what we can do is you need to have a remote connectivity, number one. Number two, you need to have your subscription valid. You should have a valid subscription. Otherwise, the net connectivity or remote connectivity or web browsing reports cannot be seen. So this is a new feature which Tally is coming out. Okay, I don't know how many people have tried that. Okay, it is very useful. So don't use the same account ID, sir. Don't put the same email ID because the email ID, anomaly, sir, the email ID which you are putting it, the same email ID would have got some other serial number also. So put a different email ID, sir. Don't put the same email ID because you would have got Tally packages in your office. Okay. So don't put the same email ID. Put a different email ID so that you can install it very easily. Arvind sir, உங்களுக்கு complete ஆயிடுச்சா? Madan sir? Okay. Have you, Madan sir, உங்க serial number key போட்டு serial numbers வந்துருச்சுங்களா? Package வந்து activate ஆயிடுச்சா? Super sir. Super Madan sir. Others, Anomaly sir and Arvind sir. Okay, can we start the session? Sir, except Annamalai sir, all others, it is working fine. Arvind sir, is it okay? Can we proceed further? Annamalai sir, you can share the error, sir. Or you can connect me through TeamViewer. I will do the installation for you. Okay. So wait for Arvind sir to come. Okay. Tally. In Tally, we can have your GSC returns can be filed. ஆமாமா சார் ஆமாம் 12:30 முடிஞ்சிடும் சரி நான் முடிச்சு போகிறேன் Arvind sir, can I proceed? Okay. Okay. The brief introduction. I'll start with a brief introduction. Tally. It started in 1986. They have started this company with the version called 3.6 actually. From there, 3.6, 4.5, 5.4, 6.3, 7.2, 8.1, Tally, yeah, Tally 9, Tally.ERP 9. So this is a cycle they have developed, and this product was developed by Bharat Goenka. Is basically from Bangalore. Okay, so there are around 70 certified partners in Chennai. Out of 70, there are only 30 partners who is doing exclusively for Tally packages. Okay, I'm one of the certified partner. I'm an ex-employee of Tally. So this is a briefing about what Tally is happening. And for Tally, whatever the changes happening in government, these people are doing it immediately and giving the solutions to the customers and to the auditors within no span of time. So this is what Tally is record all these days. Okay, so we can go ahead and we can start the session now. I'm just waiting for one person to complete. Let Aravind sir gives a green signal, then we can start the session. Just give me 2 minutes. Aravind sir, can I start the session? So I need to create a company now. Okay, simultaneously I will create a company. Okay, now we'll go create a company now. Okay, this is a screen where you can create a company. Okay, on the top you can see the directory. This is a directory where your company, whatever the company you created, it goes and resides in the place. Okay, so the directory can be of your choice. Okay, for example, I've just created as a folder called Tally Training under D drive. Name of the company. Okay, so I'm just creating as demo for GST. Okay, this name is completely different from mailing name. Okay, the name will display as soon as you click a select company. You'll be getting a list of companies there. That is where you will be selecting that particular company. You'll start working on that. This mailing name is completely different, where whenever you take a printout or whenever you take an invoice, the mailing name will appear on the top. So both name and mailing name is completely different, this thing. Okay, so mailing name can be, for example, I'll just give it as Mazia Technologies. This is my company name. I need to give my addresses. Okay, so addresses can be of flat number. So I'm just giving a address. Okay, then country and state is very much essential, sir. To have a statutory, if you have a proper statutory to be filed, okay, then you should have a proper country and you should maintain proper state. Okay, so based on this only, your statutory will work. Okay, so country and state is very much essential. Okay, so you can give your PIN code, phone number, mobile, fax number, email addresses. Okay, even the email address can be given. Once you give the email address from here, okay, whatever the reports or whatever the invoices to be sent through email, it automatically takes this email address. From this email address, it will go to the party directly. Okay, then financial year from, beginning from, we need to give 1/4/2020. I've given books beginning from is 1/4/2020. Okay, uh, the books beginning from is completely different from financial year beginning from, because financial year beginning from every year it's going to be April to March only. But my business starts on, for example, September 1st. So I can always give my book beginning from is from September. Okay, then Tally Vault. Tally Vault is a password where if you give this particular password, okay, your name of the company, or when you select the company, there will be displaying the name of the company. That name of a company will be completely, it won't show the name of the company. Instead of that, it will show you asterisks. So it is not advisable to use a vault password. Okay, once you give the vault password, you should not forget the vault password. We cannot break the password. Okay, then use security control. Use security control is very much essential. Okay, to maintain security for your company, you need to give a user ID and password. Okay, once you give this user ID and password, okay, this user ID and password is the most important password, because in hierarchy this is the topmost one, and this is the administrator password, and this has got all the privileges. Okay, so you can create n number of users under this particular user ID and password only. Okay, once you forget this password, you cannot break the password. Please understand, you cannot break the password. So don't forget the password. Okay, and this is very much important for remote connectivity of Tally and a web browsing feature which Tally newly launched. Okay, to enable this particular feature, you need to have your administrator user ID and password. Without that, you cannot enable the remote connectivity and your web browsing. Okay, so this is very much important. Next one is Tally audit features. Once you enable this feature, okay, for example, we have created more than 5 users. Okay, one person is for sales, one user is for purchase, and one user for receipts, and one user for payments. Okay, and one user is the owner rights. Okay, but if you want to have a look on the vouchers, okay, this voucher is being created by which person or which user. To validate that one, you need to have your Tally audit features. Otherwise, it won't display your name of the user. Okay, so it is very much essential to have that one. Okay, next one is disallow opening in educational mode. This is one of the important feature. Okay, because whenever you create a feature, whenever you create a company, okay, if you enable this particular feature, you cannot open the same company in an educational mode. It won't allow you to create a, or it won't allow you to open the company which you have created in the original pack. It won't allow you to create it, or it won't allow you to open the particular company in an educational mode. Okay, so it is up to you to decide whether you want to give the permission to open it in educational mode or not. Okay, then the currency symbol is rupee. Okay, so my suggestion is rupee symbol is maybe 5 years down the line, the Indian government has bought this one. But in a DOS mode, the rupee symbol doesn't have any value for it. Okay, so it is better to have RS dot. Okay, whenever you want to import the data from Tally, if you can open the same data in a notepad or an XML file, the rupee symbol doesn't have a value. It will show a question mark there. So whenever you import the data and when you export the data and whenever you import it, it will give an error for you. So it is always to have a rupee symbol instead of rupees. Okay. So the company has been created. The user ID is admin and password is admin. So any doubts on this, you can ask us. So we can proceed further. Any doubts, you can ask me. Okay. Now I'm going to enable the GSC feature now. Press F11. Go to statutory and taxation. Okay. Enable GST. I'm enabling the GST details here. Once you enable it, whatever the state I've given at the time of creation of company, that state will come automatically over there. Okay. Then your registration type. Registration type is composition and a regular one. Okay. What is composition and what is regular? Composition is a person who cannot take inputs for your company. Okay. Regular is a person who can take inputs. So being a chartered accountant, you'll be entering a data entry or something like that. Okay, you need to create a company and you need to put the registration type accordingly. Then associate of other territory, nothing but if your company is from Pondicherry, then you need to enable this feature. Okay, it is for union territory. Then applicable from is 1/4/2020. Then your GST number to be implemented. So GST number has been given here. Okay, when you give a wrong GST number, it will validate. Tally will validate the wrong GST number. So it is always to put a correct GST number here. Then your periodicity of GSTR1, whether it's monthly or quarterly. So I'm choosing monthly here. E-waybill, it is very much essential to give a e-waybill for a material going from one place to another. Okay. So for interstate, it is 50,000 rupees. For intrastate in Tamil Nadu, it is 1 lakh. Okay. So depends on the state, your threshold limit will change for intrastate. Okay. Then we can enable the advanced receipts here, and reverse charge, we can enable it. Okay. And another one is set alter GSC rate details. You need to check, okay, whether we need to enable it in the company creation or we need to leave it just like that. Okay. So when you enable it here, what is the consequences we're going to have? Okay. If your company has got one tax, only one tax you're going to have. For example, you're going to have only 18%. Okay. No other tax is going to come. So in that case, you can enable it. If you have more than one tax in your company, don't enable the feature here. Okay. Just give it as no. Then classification. I will explain you what is the use of classification later. I'm just enabling that feature now. Then LUT bond. Okay. LUT bond, I have a LUT bond. So I'm just putting the LUT number here. It is from okay. We have created. We have also enabled the TDS here. And the PAN number is given. So we have created a company. We have also enabled the GSC here. Okay. So please let me know any doubts on this so that we can proceed further. Any doubts? Can I proceed? Okay. Sir, if you have multiple GST numbers, for a single company, if you have multiple GST number, you need to create separate companies, sir. As such, Tally doesn't have any new feature here. Number one. Okay. But what Tally has given us, there is a feature called, okay, there is a feature where in go to F11, accounting feature here, there is something called maintain multiple company details for ledgers. Okay. And set alter company details here. Here you can have multiple addresses. Okay. For multiple GST number, it is not advisable to have it in a single company. It is better to create a separate company for that. Okay. But in future, okay, you can expect a new release where you can expect that release by around September 2020. In that, single company with multiple GST number can be maintained. Hope it will be useful for you, maybe in future, not at present, sir. Okay. So you need to create multiple companies for each and every GST numbers. Okay. Okay. Any other doubts? Can I proceed? Even branches with single, for example, branches. If you have more than one branch within Tamil Nadu, it can be maintained inside Tally. In a single company can be maintained. You can also maintain stocks also. Okay, multiple branches can be maintained. Sir, consolidation is up to you to decide, sir. What we can do is outside Tamil Nadu, it is not advisable, sir. It is not advisable. You need to create separate companies. Inside Tamil Nadu, if it is intrastate, what we can do is create a separate voucher types for each and every state. Okay, or create a voucher type for different locations inside single company itself. We can do the same. I will explain you that. I will explain you that. Any other doubts? Okay, so I will proceed further. Okay, so what we can do is we'll have a master to be created. Okay, why RS dot symbol? Sir, the rupee symbol which Indian government has introduced recently, okay, it doesn't have any value when you import, when you export the data to an XML file, okay, it will show a question mark there. Instead of a rupee symbol, it will show a question mark, okay. When you export the data from one tally and when you import the data to another tally, or when you export the tally to a notepad, okay, when you export it to an XML file, when you open it in a notepad, the rupee symbol will show you a question mark, okay. With this, you cannot import the data to some other software. The rupee symbol doesn't have any value in a DOS mode. So it is advisable to have a RS dot instead of rupee symbol. Okay, it is up to you to decide. No, we cannot. No, sir, we cannot. The the generic the DOS modes are all generic, sir. The Windows has to develop. It is not in our hands. Okay, the DOS mode, the notepad and everything was developed from Windows commands or from Microsoft. So we don't have any rights to do that. Okay, fine. So I'll just start the masters. So we have two masters here. One is accounting master and another is inventory master. Okay. So I'll explain you right from creation of stock items. Okay. So for example, there's an item called MS printer. I'll create an item called MS printer. Okay. Okay. I'm also going to create a group called printer. Okay. Can you see something here? Set alter GSC details. Okay. I am enabling it here. Okay. I'm going to put a SSN code and I'm going to give a description for this. Okay. It is taxable and I'm giving 18%. So I've saved this voucher. I've saved the group and I'm going to create unit of measurement, the shortcuts to create it, Alt C. So I'm creating unit of measurements here. UQC code is very much important because UQC code, when you file a return, it won't take R symbol and numbers. It will take only the UQC code in a GSC. So we are putting a UQC code there. And I've accepted it. Right? Then when I go to the GSC applicable here, I'm just putting it. Okay. Can you see something here? I'm not going to put anything over here. Okay. I'm just going to leave blank. I'm saying goods. So what is the message I'm conveying it here is when you create an item, okay, the item belongs to a particular group. If the group has got an HSN code and the tax percentage, you don't have to give it in the item level. So HSN code and the tax percentage, okay, once you give it in the group level, you don't have to give it in the item level and in the ledger level. Please understand, this is a hierarchy which you're going to have. Okay, most of the people makes mistakes over here. Okay, what is the mistake people will do is they will give it in the group level also. they will also give it in the item level. Okay. Once you give it in the group level, you don't have to give it in the item level. Okay. Sir, any doubts? Please ask me. Once you give it in the group level, your HSN code, your tax percentage, okay, you don't have to give it in the item level. It automatically takes the HSN code and the tax percentage, whatever you give it in the group level, it will automatically takes for this particular item. Okay. So I'm not going to give it in the item level. I'm just going to enable the GSC. I'm just going to say, I'm not going to give anything over here. I'm just going to leave it blank. Okay. And say goods. So I'm creating it. Okay. Any doubts you can ask me. It is very clear. You can, whenever you want to create a company, please pen down what is the requirement of your company. Okay. Based on that, you need to create your stock item and your ledgers. Okay. What I have done is we have created an item. We have created an item called MS printer. Okay. MS printer belongs to a group called printer. Under this group, we have already fixed a percentage, HSN code and the tax percentage over here. Once I fix it here, I don't have to give it in the group level. I don't have to give it in the item level and the ledger level. Clear? Any doubts you can ask me. So when you create your item, okay, your tax percentage and the HSN code can be given in the group level itself instead of item level. So we have created an item. Okay. Now I'm going to create one more printer. Okay. Say TVSC RP45. Okay. I'm going to give the same group only. Okay. But this product, the HSN code is the same. Okay. Our HSN code is a completely different HSN code and a different tax percentage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to override my group level and give it in the item level. Okay. It is DOS printer. I'm going to give it as it is 12%. It is goods. Please understand. We have created two items. Okay. One is MS printer, which comes under a group called printer, but I'm not given in a item level. I'm not fixed HSN code and the tax percentage in the item level, but I've given it in the group level itself. Okay. The TVS percentage next printer, it is under the group of printer only, but it doesn't belong to the same percentage and the same HSN code. Instead, I'm overriding my tax percentage and my HSN code in the item level. Any doubts you can ask me, sir. So once you give it in the group level, you don't have to give it in the item level and the ledger level. Okay. Once you give it in the item level, it overrides the group level. Clear? Any doubts you can ask me, sir. What is the difference? Okay. What is the difference? See, for example, okay, you are going to deal with only one HSN code, or major portion of your item belongs to 18% and the same HSN code. You don't have to go each and every time to the item level to give a HSN code and the tax percentage. Instead, if you're going to give it in the group level, you don't have to give it individually in the item level. Okay. So whenever you want to create any item or a product, okay, you bifurcate according to the percentage, according to the HSN code. If the HSN code is going to be the same HSN code for all the products, maybe a couple of products with a different HSN code, then major portion goes and sits into the group level itself, not in the item level. Clear, sir? Annamalai sir, is that okay? Okay. For example, if you take in this way, if you take example called TV, okay, up to 32 inches, your HSN code and the tax percentage is the same, but the group is called TV. But above 32 inches, your HSN code and the tax percentage is completely a different thing. So instead, create a group called TV, or you create two different groups. One is for 32 inch and one is for 48, for above 32 inches. And the pricing itself is completely different. For 32 inches, there is a different slab is there, and 42 inches, there is a different slab is there. So it is up to you to decide whether you want to put it on the group level or in item level. Okay. So we have created two items here. Okay. Now I will. Okay. Now what I'll do is I will go to the ledger directly. Accounts info, ledger, create. Okay. In most of the places, or in 99.9% of the places, the sales ledger being created based on that percentage. Okay, it will be GST sales at 5%, GST sales at 12%, GST sales at 18% and 28%. Okay, instead, okay, Tally what recommends is I can show you both. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll create a ledger called GSC sales under sales account. Okay, I'm not going to give any percentage or anything over here. Okay, it is empty feature. What Tally has given us, the nature of transactions. This nature of transaction, please don't give any specific to the particular thing. Okay, this nature of transaction behaves based on the customer which you have created. So don't fix anything over here. Just always give not applicable. Okay. And the tax percentage, I'm not going to give it in the ledger level because we have already fixed it in the group level and the item level. So what I will do, I will just create a ledger and just saved it. Okay. Same thing for GSC purchases. Okay. So what I'll do, I'm creating this. I've saved this. Okay, I'm going to show you a single ledger for all the tax percentage. Okay, I have not fixed any HSN code or tax percentage in the ledger level. Clear? Any doubts you can ask me. Okay, so next one is I'm going to create input CGSC under current assets. We need to make this as it has to behave like a duties and taxes. For this, go to F12, enable creation of tax ledgers under other groups. Enable this feature, GSC and central tax. Here also, I'm not going to give any tax percentage over here. Okay. Then I've saved this. Then input is GST. Okay. I've saved this. Then input IGSC. Any doubts on this? So what we have done is we have created a sales ledger, we have created a purchase ledger. We have also created input CGSC separately. Under current assets we have created. we have enabled this particular feature. Okay, we are making this as to enable it as duties and taxes. What we have done, allow creation of tax ledgers under the groups, enable this feature as yes, then it will behave like a duties and taxes. So next I am creating output under duties and taxes. I'm not fixing any percentage over here. Okay. Fine. So we have created sales ledger, common sales ledger, common purchase ledger, input and output ledgers we have created. Okay. So any doubts on this, you can ask me, sir. Okay. So what I'll do, I will go to the accounting feature now. Okay. F9 to purchase, right? So I'm putting my supplier invoice number here. I'm creating a supplier. Okay. So I'm creating local customer, local supplier I'll create. Okay. Under sundry creditors, maintain bill to bill I've given. One of the most key feature which you need to enable, the most of the data entry people makes a mistake is here. Country and state is very much essential here. You need to enable this. Once you enable this one, you need to put the GSC number. Okay. Okay, I'm just putting a wrong GSC number only. I'm just putting it. Then I'm choosing my item. 10 numbers, 1,200 rupees. Okay. Now, you need to enable a certain feature to validate whether whatever you are putting, it's a correct entry or not. For that, what needs to be done is, you need to press F12. Okay. Enable allow modification of tag details for GSC, make it as yes. Once you enable this, you will be getting a screen over here. Okay. Can you see something new here? One is purchase taxable is on the bracket. Okay. The classification and the nature, it automatically picks it is purchase taxable. We have not given it in the ledger level, sir. Please check it here. I have not given anything here. Okay. I am not given a nature of transaction also here. Okay. It automatically behaves or automatically picks based on the supplier which you have created, based on the state which you have created under the particular supplier. Okay. Anything, any doubts you can ask me. Okay. So we have created this. Now you can see this input CGSC. I'm not given any percentage. Even in CGSC and SGSC, it is automatically getting calculated. Any doubts? Any doubts you can ask me, sir. Okay. So what we have done is, we have created a product. We have fixed the HSN code and the tax percentage in the stock group itself than giving it in the item level. Okay. Once I give it in the group level, stock group level, I don't have to give it in the item level and in the ledger level. So that's what we have done. So I have not given anything in the ledger level also. Okay. And when I create my supplier, so the country and state we have given. So based on that, it works. Okay. So check this. So we made one purchases now. Okay. Then the new references to be given, and I've saved this voucher. So with this, today we are ending the session. Tomorrow when we start, we'll have a small recap and then we'll start the new one. Okay. Please work on this and get back to us, sir. Any doubts you can ask me. Sir, kindly give a feedback also so that any changes or you want me to change or you want me to talk it in Tamil or something like that, you can explain me, sir. Group creation, please do one more time. It's in the next class. Definitely, sir. Definitely, Madan, sir. Okay. So please work and get back to me, sir. Whatever we thought. I'm not, I'm not get as same as you. I'm not get as same as you. What do you mean by that, sir? Okay, you can, sir, you can make a note of it, my number also. You can get it from Mohit, sir. Any doubts, you can call me, sir. Or we have a chat also, no? In WhatsApp, we can share the screen, sir. Okay, done. You can post it in WhatsApp also, sir, please. So that everybody can easily track on that.